Assalamu alaikum guys, this is Mansoor Bilal and you are watching CGH Tutors. Welcome back to another exciting tutorial, and in this tutorial I will show you how you can model a pen in Autodesk Maya 2017. And for that we need to find a blueprint of that pen and then we can start modeling. So for finding any blueprints you need to go to Google and type the word what you are looking for, and then you will be able to see the results. By the way, you can model these kind of low poly stuff or basic models by your own. You don't need to go for blueprints, but most of the modeling can be done by blueprints. If you find suitable blueprint, it will allow you to model correctly and accurately. So in my case, maybe I'm gonna go with this one. Okay, now it's showing us the internal part, which is this, and we don't need that. And here I will save this image, and then I'm gonna open this image and right click and open this in Photoshop. Okay, so now we don't need this part, so I'm gonna crop this area. You can crop this area by pressing C from your keyboard and then press enter. So I'll say pen model, then we will go to Maya, and by pressing space and left click go to top view, and here go to view, import image plane, import image, and then find the image that we saved for this tutorial, this image, and here you can see we got our blueprint. The next thing you will do, you need a cylinder because it's a cylindrical shape, and I told you that every shape start with the basic shape. So in this case the cylinder will allow us to model this pen more quickly rather than just choosing a box or sphere or anything else. So I will say cylinder, and then I will press E and I will rotate it by pressing J from keyboard. J will allow us to snap this and move this in a snapped version, so it will help us to rotate correctly in 90 degree. Otherwise it will be mixed, you will have not the accurate rotation. Okay, the basic size is done here. Now we need to go to vertex and get these vertex and extend them in this way, and then right click, go to face, select these face, and by pressing Ctrl from keyboard unselect this area. So now you selected only these faces, the front faces. By pressing shift and right click, click on extrude face, and then go a bit further and then press G from your keyboard, so it will repeat the action, then go and then G again and then G again. So it is repeating the same action that we performed, repeating again and repeating again and repeating again. For this part I will scale this down to a bit and then press G and extrude this to this area, and then scale bit down, and then G, and then rescale this area and G, move further and G. So this section is done. Now moving for the next section, select all these faces and deselect this by pressing Ctrl keyboard and left mouse click, and then extrude face, and here the extrude face, pressing G and scale a bit, and then pressing G again and pressing G again and G again, and here we go, G again and again G and again G and again G, and rescale this to this section and G again and G again, and scale this to this section, and we almost done. Now I need to put some edges here, because at the end I will press 3 to make it smooth, and if there will be no more edges, so it will not allow me to make it smooth and it will look funky and weird. So avoiding that particular situation, you need to add more edges, which I am doing right now. You can see this in shaded mode if you want to. Where the edges are getting more curvy and hard surfaced, there you can put more edges to avoiding the unnecessary stretching and all that, and make it a bit down, and go back to top view again and go to face. Select one face, and by pressing shift and double clicking the other face, it will allow you to loop the all faces, and then go to perspective mode and press F from your keyboard, so it will take you into the zooming in situation, and then by right clicking and pressing shift from your keyboard, extrude face and make it more invert, and press one more time G from your keyboard and do one more edge and add another edge here. By the way, I told you that I set different keys, short keys for adding edges, and I will show you how you can set your short keys. So as you can see, I press the 3 from keyboard and it's giving me the correct feel, and I need to add one more edge here and here, one here and one here, and it's also giving me the correct feel. And then we will see where we need more edges. So in this case, here and here and here and here. Select all these and make them extrude, and then press G again and scale bit down. So yeah, now it's looking correct. And in the end, get this one edge and make it more proper version, and I need to add one more. And I think we need to add one more here, and adding this into more invertible situation. Yes, here we go. And now adding this section, and for doing that I'm gonna select these all by pressing shift and double clicking on that, and here too, and I will go to edit mesh and then duplicate, so it will make duplicate of this part only, and then make this extrude. Here we go, and I will select these 3 edges and make them extrude, and again G, and here we go, select these 3, make them extrude, and you can add more details here by just doing the 2 or 3 curvy edges, I will say like this, and I need to add one more here. I am adding supportive edges. Select all, unselect this and make it to right, and go to top view, and you can see we model this pen. This is not the accurate and 100% correct looking, but this will give you enough idea that how you can model things from the box or cylinder and basic shapes. You can see this by more closely if you want to. By adding different details, I will add different edges here, so it will make it more sharp. That's it for this tutorial. Thank you guys for watching my tutorial, and make sure you subscribe and make sure you hit the bell icon so you will get more notifications if I will upload new videos. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.